Okay, so the set says a coach decided to check the performance of five male athletes A, B, C, D, E. They were participating for the upcoming 100-meter hurdle race for the state athletics championship. He asked everyone to be present at the stadium for the sprints every morning at 6 a.m. from Monday to Friday, starting from sprint 1 to sprint 5. After each sprint, the coach ranked the five athletes based on their performance, and no two athletes got the same rank. This is an important point, so please keep it in mind. Next. Now it says to get a better picture of the performance of the athletes, the coach created a table, indicated the change in the ranks of each student compared to the rank an athlete got in the previous sprint. For the sprints 1 to 5, the following table shows the change in the ranks. A plus sign means an increase in the rank of an athlete. For example, if an athlete got second rank in a sprint, so next time a plus sign means he's going to have first rank. If he got third rank, he might have second or first in the next one. If he has fourth rank, he might get third, second, or first, so a better rank. Similarly, a minus sign means a decrease in the rank, and an equal to means the same rank. So then the table is given to us according to which we have to fill that which person got what rank in any of the sprints. Now it is also given that Amar got the third rank in sprint 2, Ella got the second rank in sprint 4. We are going to use it to fill up this table now. Let's start. So Amar got the third rank in sprint 2. So let me write 3 over here. Ella got second rank in sprint 4. So Ella got second rank in sprint 4. So let me write 2 over here. And now I have to fill up the next few things. Let's start with Amar. The rank of Amar in sprint 3 is going to be worse than 3. So can I say it is going to be fourth rank or fifth rank, because it has to be worse than that. And in sprint 4 it is going to be the same as that. And then in sprint 5 it is going to be worse than 4 or 5. So of course, from that can I say it cannot have a 5 rank over here, because if the rank is 5 over here, what can be worse than that? So the only possibility that we can have here is, let me just remove them. The only possibility that we can have is that Amar has got fourth rank over here, then the same rank over here, and fifth rank over here, which is worse than that. So 3, 4, 4, 5 is the only possibility that we can have. I hope you got my point. After that, if I look at Ella, Ella's rank is 2 over here. What can be her rank in sprint 5? It is worse than 2. It can be 3, it can be 4. Of course, can't be 5 because 5 is already with Amar. But we can't say anything about it. Ella's rank in sprint 3. Now, this 2 was an improved rank with respect to sprint 3. So, in sprint 3, Ella might be having 3, 4, or 5. Any possibility can appear, right? Similarly, in sprint 2, it was better than that. So, currently, we can't say anything about it. So, what else do we have over here? Now, there is one another important point that I can see. Can I say, if at any point I see a plus sign, the rank there cannot be equal to 5, because an improved rank can never be equal to 5, right? If your rank has just improved, how can it be 5? Similarly, whenever we have a minus sign, with a minus sign we can never have a 1, because how can a rank which is worse than before is 1? Because worse rank can never be equal to 1. 1 is the best rank that we can have. So just keep these two things also in your mind. Now I can look at the one person named Dhoom. Whatever rank he had in sprint 1, in sprint 2, his rank was worse than that. In sprint 3, it was the same. Then in sprint 4, it was again worse. And in sprint 5, it was again worse. So his rank kept reducing one by one, right? So even if he has rank 2 over here in sprint 1, that means in sprint 2, it is a worse rank, it would be 3. It is same over here, it would also be 3. Worse than that would be 4. Worse than that would be 5. But he cannot have rank 5 over here, because rank 5 is already above Amar. So if Dhoom has rank 2 in sprint 1, then his rank should keep reducing, and it has to reduce thrice. 3 reductions can take it to 3, 4 and 5 only, but he cannot have a 5 rank over here. Therefore, I can say Dhoom cannot have rank 1, rank 2 in sprint 1. It has to have rank 1. Why should it be rank 1? Because if it is rank 1, it is going to reduce here, it will become 2. Then it will remain the same, that is 2. It will further reduce, it will become 3. It will further reduce, this is 4. this is the only scenario in which he might not get rank 5 in sprint 5, right? Because 5 is already taken. So of course he has to have a rank like that, which is lesser than that of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the only possibility for Dhoom which can be there. Similarly, now if I look at Ella, I can say Ella's rank is 2 over here. She's going to have a worse rank in sprint 5. What is worse than 2? It can be 3, 4 or 5. It can't be 3. Sorry, it can't be 4 because 4 is already with Dhoom. It can't be 5 because 5 is already with Amar. So it has to be 3. It cannot be anything else. If it was 2 over here, it has to be 3. Now these two places with Bharat and Chinmay for sprint 5, they must be 1 and 2 now. And 1 cannot be there with a minus sign. A reduced rank can never be equal to 1. So this rank has to be 1 and this rank has to be 2. This rank has to be 2 and this rank has to be 1. This is the only scenario which is possible. Similarly, if I talk about Bharat, his rank is 2 in sprint 5 and it's a reduced rank. It's a worse rank than the rank in sprint 4. So can I say rank in sprint 4 must have been 1? Because 2 is worse than only one number which is equal to 1. Right? Similarly, if I talk about Chinmay, it has to be 5 over here because in sprint 4, we have someone with rank 4, 1, 3 and 2. The only number left was 5. So that I have written over here. So for sprint 5, I have filled up all of them. For sprint 4, I have filled up all of them. Now we are going to talk about sprint 3 as well. Let's see if I get something from there. If I talk about sprint 3, Amar is ranked 4, Dhoom is ranked 2. We are left with 1, 3 and 5, right? We are left with 1, 3 and 5. Let's see where all we can have 5. Can I have a 5 here? Of course not, because it's an improved rank, so it cannot be 5. Can I have a rank 5 over here? No, because a reduced rank next time is giving you 5. Chinmay's rank in sprint 4 is 5 and it's a worse rank than sprint 3. So sprint 3 must have had a rank which is better than 5. So the only place where it can be 5 is here when Illa is having a rank 5. So these two are of course moved. Now these two places would be having ranks of 1 and 3. This cannot be 1 in case of Bharat because his improved rank is 1 in sprint 4. So how can this be 1? So this must be equal to 3 and therefore this must be equal to 1. This is the only scenario in which it is possible. Let's go back. In sprint 2, because in sprint 3 Chinmay's rank is 1 which is equal to that of sprint 2. So this also be equal to 1. It has to be equal to 1. Now we are left with 4 and 5 for these two places. A rank decreased to become 5. So this rank must be equal to 4 so that a decreased rank is equal to 5. This rank must be equal to 5 so that an improved rank is equal to 3. And that ways now I can go to my sprint 1 ranks. Let's go to sprint 1 now. For Bharat, the rank was equal, so it must have been 5 here. For Ella, the rank was equal, it must have been 4 here. We are left with 2 and 3 now. Now, Amar's rank has reduced to 3. That means it must have been 2 before, and Chinmay's rank must have been 3 such that it improved to 1. And this gives us the complete table. And once we have the complete table in place, we just have to look at the numbers and answer the question. Now, I have already written all these in table. Later on, these are the 4 questions that we have to answer on this. Okay, look at the first question now. So, who was ranked first for the maximum number of times? We can see Chinmay has been ranked first for 3 times. So, Chinmay is the correct answer for this first question. Now it says who was not ranked 5th in any of the sprints. Aman was ranked 5th here. Bharat was ranked 5th here. Chinmay was ranked 5th here. Ella was ranked 5th here. Dhoom was the person who was never ranked 5th at in any of the sprints. So the answer is C option, Dhoom. What is the sum of all the ranks of Amar in all the 5 sprints? If I talk about Aman, so 2 plus 3, 5 plus 4, 9 plus 4, 13 plus 5, 18. Sum of all the ranks is 18. So my answer is 18. And lastly, how many times was Dhoom beaten by Chinmay in the rankings of the given sprints? So in the sprint 1, Dhoom actually got a better rank than Chinmay. In sprint 2, he was beaten. In sprint 3, he was beaten. In sprint 4, he got a better rank. In sprint 5, he was beaten. So he was beaten thrice. So my answer is option C, that is equal to 3. So according to me, this set was slightly on the easier side. according to 4 questions, should have been done by each and everyone.